Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hi, Cheeto, how are you? Hello. Hi, La Bonita. Hi, Emma Louise, how are you? I hope everybody's having a good day as I'm knocking into the camera here. Hi, Maria. Hi, Nabby, I'm well, thank you. How are you? Good afternoon. Hi, Becca. I'm well, thank you. I hope everybody's having a good day. I had some time scheduled for live today in between my sessions. Hello. Hi, Jose. How are you? How are things in Spain, Raquel? You're getting married soon to the love of your life. Congratulations, Nabby. Of course, sending you lots of blessings. Hi, Pauline. I'm early today, yes. Well, today I had to kind of plan out my live because I have some sessions a little bit later. So I kind of thought to myself, okay, this is the slot to do it. I hope everybody's having a good day, like I said. Hi, Marcy. Hello, Jolyn. How are things in Sweden? Hi, Tracy. Animal print is lovely on me. I do love animal print, I'm not gonna lie. It's like the comfiest shirt, top, whatever. Even though it's got some rips in it, for some reason I can't part with it. Hi Jill, ça va très bien aujourd'hui et toi? You feel cold? Yeah, well, I mean Sweden would be cold, yes. Hi Jen, how are you? Hi Raven. Hi Kelly. 75 degrees sounds lovely. Hi Carol. Hi Brenda. You know, it's interesting. Remember the story I told you about the ginormous icicle? On my Instagram, I'd posted this ginormous icicle that was outside my window. Well, now the icicles are coming down today because they've been melting and the winds are so high that it's like smash after smash after, that doesn't sound good. Smash after, although maybe it does sound good to some, smash after smash after smash. But anyways, I digress. Thanks, Raven. I appreciate that. But anyways, yeah, the icicles are smashing down today. I went outside to go clear off some snow on my steps, on my front steps, because it's been lingering and it's like a ton of snow still there. But my driveway is clear, so I was like, I better clean my steps in case I get any Amazon deliveries, you know? Can't get in the way of those Amazon deliveries or the Uber deliveries, you know? I know, just what we ordered, smash after smash. I know, nothing wrong with a good smash. No, no. A smash room, as we talked about, the rage room. Rage room. Hi, Cherry. How are you? Hi, Anne. How are you? My nail color is a mixture of cotton candy and another pink. I mixed two when I went last time. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Hi, Rashida. Hi, Emily. You're on your way to the airport to pick up your mom. Nice. Thank you, John. I don't have a ton of time, but I thought I would just sort of pop on and see what you guys are up to. Hi, Austin. Thank you. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Fiery. How are you? You need that rage room session. So how are things, Jose? Based on that, how are things? Hi, Rick. How are you? Oh, thanks, Emma. Hi. How are things in India today? I appreciate it. Hi, Jill. So tell me, everybody, what's the word of the day? Hi, Rashida. What is the word of the day? I'm well, Sunny. I'm well. You're over it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Your boundaries are being pushed. It's my guess. The weather in Canada, it's actually quite mild today, but it's very windy. And like I said, those icicles are melting. Oh, nice, Jill. You feel happy? I know. Hopeful, trust is the word, procrastinating, good feeling, anxious. There's a whole mixture of energies. Let's hope for nice weather to come back. Walking. Nice. Well, we're going to pull some cards. Like I said, I can't stay on super long, but I thought I would come on and see what the vibes are. Plus, I missed you guys on the weekend. I felt, I'll tell you how I felt on the weekend, and you let me know if this makes sense. Hi, Beers. Hi, Lolly. Laughter's your word of the day, Kat. Nice. Hi, Becky. I felt emotionally, what's the word? Emotionally taxed on the weekend. And not necessarily because of my own emotions. I think that people are feeling very emotional right now. Like it's intense. And I think that is a lot to do with the astrology. You know, Mars finally going direct. Pisces season is emotional. We're getting ready for an eclipse. Yeah, you feel emotionally drained. Yeah. The weekend was rough, Jose. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Mick. How are you? You're trying to manifest health. I understand. I understand. Kitties are good. Kitties are good today. Hi, Peter. How you doing? Oh, wow. 14 degrees. That would be. You feel positive? Good. Yeah, look at Benita. You felt that too. You feel the same. I felt very, hi, Omar. I felt very heavy on the weekend where like I almost had like a headache from it. Not a headache, but like it was like my capacity level was like reaching its point. Hi, Nanda. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Your weekend was up and down now? Hi, Rachel. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. As an empath, you always feel like this. Well, I mean, look, I think we all have to protect our energy, and I do a pretty good job of that. You felt that on the weekend too, Erica? For you, it was like a migraine, Jill. I'm doing hair color differently lately. Yes, my hair is more natural, actually. I still have like blonde in my hair, but I don't have gray. So I've let a lot of my natural come through. You feel like your brain got taken over by a 2-year-old, haven't been wanting to do any of your responsibilities, staying up past your bedtime, wanting to eat junk food. I get it. I get it. Hi, Candace. You had a terrible migraine yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that. So, Donna, you're asking whether Billy will come back to you. People always come back, you know, and I know this isn't the answer that everybody likes to hear, but the more you focus on the when, the longer it'll be. The more you wait, the longer you'll wait. But people have to come correct, right? Hi, Ryan. How are you? Oh, thank you so much, KB. I really appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Kelly. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I like my hair blonde, 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 but at the same time, there are ways to still have the blonde and yet still keep my natural in here as well because it's actually less maintenance for me. Hi, Shara. When you've got blonde, blonde, blonde hair, it's a lot of maintenance. Hi, Henry. How are you today? Yeah, trust the process. Do I believe in people meet twice theory? Well, I definitely think, oh, thanks, Roseanne. I definitely think that people come into our life for a reason. If they're meant to be in our lives, they're never going to leave. And what I mean by that is, yes, they may come back again and it might be right, but you can't live your life on that premise. You know, you can't sit there and say, I'm going to wait till they come back, or I'm only going to, they're my person. They're the only one. Many people can be the one. Many people can be the one. I can think of many people that I've met throughout my life that could have been great partners. I would have been happy with, you know? So, hi, Ria. How are you? So you have to understand that it's not about, you know, chemistry and sort of that aspect. It's about two people really choosing to want to do the work, getting better, choosing the relationship, working through the tough times. I'm in Ontario, Canada, Ryan. Yeah, we can't wait, Steph. We can't wait on what ifs, right? There's no such thing as what if, because nothing that's meant for you is going to pass you by. Hi, Ikra. How are you? Nothing that's meant for you is ever going to pass you by. Oh, I'm so glad, Kat. Oh, thanks, Shin. Yes, the zodiac sign readings. You know what? There was a request and I've enjoyed doing them. Now, how many of you have seen Pandy? I feel like it's become like a part of the videos. As I did the videos, you'll see Pandy pushing her way through into all. It's the Aquarius video for me. If you have not seen the Aquarius video, even if you're not an Aquarius, go check out that video of Pandy. I think it's the Aquarius video. Pandy, like literally pops her face up in front of the camera. Her face looks ginormous. And it's almost like she was like reiterating the message, you know? So All I can say is Pandy is becoming like the video. You can see, hi Tara, she's like, she's like every angle trying to get into the picture, you know, like she's trying to step into the front of the camera, a step, and she wants attention, she wants hugs, she wants kisses, she wants to be a part of it. But yeah, Pandy has a clear message there. I mean, Shin, I don't know if you saw that one, if you've seen it. Oh, Pandy is my cat, Virginia. Pandy's my cat. Pandy is short for Pandora. That's why I call her Pandy. Like Mandy, but she's Pandy. I don't know how that came about. When I adopted her, her name was Pandora, and I just called her Pandy. Pandy Cakes, Pea Kitty, you know, she is. She's definitely a sweetheart. Yeah. And so she's in every one of those videos, it feels like, pushing, like literally pushing my arm, nudging me, hugging me, like, and it's the sweetest thing. Oh my gosh. And Karma too. Oh, shaking the table, you know. Oh, the spirit horse painting. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I have that painting actually, that print. It's downstairs actually. Yeah, Ikra, she's a sweetheart. Pandora is as yeah, Pandora's box. You never know what her reading is gonna say. Is Pandy an Aquarius? I don't know. I actually think based on when I adopted her, I have no way of knowing her actual birth date, but based on the age she was approximately when I adopted her, she was about a year and a half. I adopted her in like, I don't know, June of that year. I'm thinking she's a Capricorn, believe it or not. I think she's a Capricorn. So let's take a look. Let's get into the cards. So the current energy today is death and rebirth, transformation, 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 transformation. Did I say transformation? I don't know how many times I've said transformation in the last like week or two. Everything right now is death and rebirth. It's changes happening, the shift. And I don't know if you heard me say this in the reading that I posted last week. Very honestly, I've had people say to me, Cal, I want to reach out to this person. I want to chase this energy. Or there's been some reverting backwards. Have any of you felt like you've taken maybe a step back? Even though you know you're going to continue forward, how many of you would say, maybe I took a step back? Maybe I shouldn't have gone this route, but I did. Okay, now I'm going to like try again. Did any of you have that feeling? Yeah. You texted your ex. There you go. There you go, Lauren. I know. And, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I appreciate the honesty because, yeah, there you go. I mean, obviously, a lot of you are saying this. Yeah, this past weekend. Okay. I know. I know. You took a step back. Well, in this case, Miss, taking a step back from chasing is not a bad thing. Sorry. Jose, you always make me laugh. Jose just said, I burned that bridge and danced on the ashes. Oh my, did you, well, it's just gonna sound bad when I said, did you blow? Like, did you lose you broke down and texted yours too. You've been chatting with an old friend. Yes, I remember you saying that, Virginia, in the comments. And Chuck, yeah, you said you've been fighting that for a long time. Sometimes we do have to take a step back in order to contemplate, but the problem with taking a step back is that it puts us into a cycle of comfort that's not so comfortable. You're kidding me, Jose. Really? Done, dead, and over with. Oh, that's a 10 of Swords moment. You took a step back too. A lot of you are saying this. But the thing is, Shen, I think there's a different definition to all of this. This is the issue. Taking a step back, as in like taking yourself out of the equation, is different than taking a step back as in reverting to old ways. Okay? So what I'm referring to is that I've been seeing and hearing a lot of people reverting to, yes, there's the word, Jen, familiarity. Yeah, familiarity. Hi, Hanley. And so you've got to be so careful. Do I believe in a chosen one? In what aspect, Jill? Like as in like one person for us? That I don't believe in. We can have many people. Hi, Shalera, how are you? I do. I remember your profile pic. Hi, Nadia. Hi, Tiffany. Your biggest issue is you need an answer, but you know that. So Nell, I can help you with that. But this is something that actually I do want to hit on. Do I believe in a higher power? Oh, absolutely, Jill. Absolutely, of course. You're not going to get the answers that you want. That's the key. Those of you that are wanting an answer from someone, you're not going to get the answer. They're not going to sit there and own up to their shit. People, look, when people don't have the capacity and can't give, it's not like they're going to just suddenly volunteer all the information to you. It's up to you. It's up to you to close the chapter. I always say this. Can I just? I feel like this is like a hack moment a little bit, and I don't even have time for a ton of talk today because I do have sessions. But I do want to say something. I want to say something. Look, I can't even show you on camera how much I mean this. Okay, look, you're here, and let's say you've got somebody that is not giving, like they have no capacity, okay? They have no capacity. If you hang on, waiting for them to finally shut the door on you, like you're hoping that they'll block you, they'll give you an answer, they'll do something to give you some indication of moving on, they will get the reward because they were the ones that spoke up and said, enough is enough. When you are the person who says, I've had enough and I won't do this and I'm going to put myself first, you are the one who's going to get the reward. Okay? Let me give you part 2 of this scenario. Part 2 of the scenario. They will get the reward, Tamara, because they will get what they're looking for. Either they're going to stay in their comfort zone that's not so comfortable, but they'll get what they want. Or if you have 2 people and you've got a safe zone where you've got somebody that you hold on to just because they're comfortable, and you've got somebody that you're in love with that has no capacity, when somebody's had enough and they make the boundary, they will get what they're looking for. If you sit on the fence, you're going to wait, you're going to continue to wait. Everybody else will get what they want and you'll sit there waiting. I think what you're saying, Tamara, is there's truth to what you're saying, but it's not about honesty. That's not what I'm referring to. It has nothing to do with honesty in my example. Kat just said, break the cycle, break the stagnancy. So when you put yourself first and you say, I'm not doing this anymore, you are gonna do better. That makes sense, Marcy? Yeah, Jen just said, we need to remove what is not serving us so that we can be open to what will. Yeah. We need to make space, and for people that don't have the capacity, we can't force them to do anything they will never do. And that's the whole point, is that sometimes we're trying to force people. Respectfully, Tamara, I disagree, but that's up to you. If that's how you feel and it works for you, then absolutely, absolutely. But the thing is this, is that you have to be true to yourself. You have to make the boundaries in all capacities. This isn't even just about love. Nobody wakes up one morning and says, I'm going to stop pushing your boundaries today. Nobody wakes up and says, you know what, I'm going to stop asking so-and-so for favors. You keep going back to that person, they're going to allow you to keep coming back, because why wouldn't they? They're getting the validation from it all. That's what's happening to you sitting on the fence? Yeah. You talked to him and getting an answer was worse than giving birth. Yeah. Sometimes at that point, it's just not worth going there. So it's totally up to each individual how they handle it, right? Well, there's nothing wrong with asking people for things. I think this is the difference. What I'm saying is this: when people take advantage, right? When people take advantage and they know you'll do it because you're kind, nobody wakes up and says, I'm going to stop asking Kelly for those favors today, or whoever, insert name. Okay? So the point is that when we don't know our boundaries and we're always overgiving and we're placating to other people, if you're not putting yourself first, you're putting yourself last, is what I always say. You know? Oh, Raquel, I'm glad that resonates with you. Yeah, I know, Ikra. I know that I have the best moderators who handle all that. Yeah. George just said they refuse to give you closure in order to keep you in limbo. Of course. Why would anybody give you closure? You have to get closure for yourself. But everybody wants the reason. The reason is there's no capacity. The reason is that they don't have it in them. Me, I'm hurt, Tamara? I'm not hurt at all. Not at all. Hi, Christopher. No, I'm just navigating like 3 screens of comments. But no, no hurt on my end because I've made boundaries in my life and I've cut those things out. Jose, you're funny. You're funny. Hi, Laura. How are you? I think now what it is that sometimes we just assume people would be good people to let us go or to explain or to be an adult and have a conversation. But the thing is that people probably have already showed or said where they stand. Exactly. You're thinking they should do like you do. And that's the problem. That's an expectation. Thank you, Christopher. Hi, Gina. I'm well. Thank you. How are you? It is great to be number one. We should be number one. But I can tell that a lot of you are having this issue right now where you want answers or you want to know like why it can't happen or why it can't be. But the more you hang on to that reason is the more you're going to stay stuck. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you. Good, Gina. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you. And people put it on themselves. You know, I just had this conversation with somebody the other day who said, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not pretty enough or attractive enough or this enough or that enough. Honestly, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them and their level of capacity. Hi, Regner, how are you? But we want an answer or we want to know. But sometimes you're just not going to get that answer. And you have to accept what is. If somebody is not wanting to engage in a relationship or a back and forth, whether that's friendship, whether that's romantic, at a certain point, there's got to be a level of respect. And I say this with love. How do you feel when someone doesn't respect your boundaries, when you've said no, and they're pushing you, and pushing you? There comes a point where it's like people are going to go completely the opposite direction. You know? Yeah, exactly, Candace. And you know what's funny? I keep going back to the example of that Stephen Speaks, that podcast with Jay Shetty that I was talking about recently, that interview where that's why if he wanted to, he would, or if she wanted to, she would, is so off. Oh, sorry, the comments on Instagram stopped. I wasn't ignoring you guys. I apologize. I apologize. We can only control ourselves, the Mel Robbins book. Yes, I agree with that. Oh no, you had a car accident, Laura. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, all the comments. I didn't see them. Where if you've spoken your needs to somebody, like if you've spoken your needs to somebody and you said, I want more communication from you, or this is what I need in the connection, and you've explicitly stated it and they don't do it, well, then it's an if he wanted to, he would, or if she wanted to, she would. But oftentimes, if he wanted to, he would, or she would, that's like saying to somebody, don't be depressed and don't be anxious. So if somebody can't make a solid commitment, then you have to be the one to put yourself first in that. And to be honest with you, Brenda, not that this is you specifically, this is just a general observation. That is, oftentimes we pick people who are unavailable because we ourselves are unavailable. It's more comfortable to be engaging with somebody who can't commit or can't give because we can't also. And that's a subconscious thing, you know? You're confused about the sign, Jarvis? I mean, snakes are about shedding skin. They can be deception. It could be kundalini. I don't see snakes as a bad omen, you know? Laura, I hope you're feeling better. I'm so sorry. Laura, is today your birthday? Did I miss that? Yeah, Shin, capacity. But sorry, the comments are like, today it's like, I'm trying to keep up with everything. Hi, Mike. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Makes sense, Maya? Hi, Sherry. But the thing is, Liz, if you're not being considered, if you don't feel like you're being considered, then that is a message. Sometimes someone doesn't have the capacity, you know? He pretended to want a commitment because he knew that was what I wanted, but he lied. Brenda, I think that there's truth to that, but at the same time, there isn't. And what I would say to you is that people, I think, genuinely mean it in the moment when they say those things, but they don't have the capacity. And that's the problem, is that we have to use discernment. We have to know when somebody's truly coming correct or when they're not. And change in a person doesn't happen overnight. Change takes months and years of hard work and consistency. Hi, Maddie. How are you? You scrolled upon my live? I hope you feel better, miss. I'm sorry that you're grieving. Hi, Gail. Words have to match the actions. But at the same time, like I said, about this, Stephen Speaks and Jay Shetty conversation, you have to look at people's previous experiences. Not that it's something we should spend hours of time dissecting in a person, but sometimes we don't know their traumas, triggers, and hurts. And we are not their therapist. We're not there to fix them. People are responsible for their own healing. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Yes. You would like a person who's not toxic and doesn't control you. Exactly. So therefore, boundaries, Kimberly, boundaries. That's your responsibility to have the boundaries, right? So let's see. Maya just said, we should not search for things outside of ourselves. We should go within because that is where we find our answers. Exactly. Exactly. All right. So death and rebirth, the rabbits, brand new beginnings. Is there any love for you? Single for 4 years? Kimberly, do you want that love? Are you truly open to that love? Then yes, absolutely it's there. But many people think they're more open than they actually are. That's part of the issue, Because when we're open, we spark new energy. We meet new people. We go through the experiences. I'm a tarotist. I can be. And practice with strangers or people that you meet because they don't know you can really, yeah. I'm not reading that properly. Hold on. And practice with strangers or people that you meet because they don't know you. You can really boundary up. And if it was meant for you, yeah. Or if it wasn't meant for you, yeah, they'll go away. That's what I'm always saying, Jen. We talk about that all the time, how experience is everything. You have to get experience with people, good and bad. Not everybody's going to be the person for you. Not every date is going to be amazing. Not every relationship is going to be long lasting, but they're going to be experiences to help you get better. No, that's okay. Hi, Heather. Hi, Carolyn. I'm well, thank you. How are you? You're tired of things not working out in your last relationship. You're exhausted. So a lot of the things, Kimberly, come down to our own boundaries and our own traumas. That's really what it is, And that's good, Tamara. If you feel you're being authentic to you, then stay true to yourself. Absolutely. That's what people should do, is be true to themselves. Yeah, Jen just said, and feel good about walking away and no more people pleasing. I mean, when I stopped doing that, let me tell you, I felt like I had a weight lifted off my shoulder. No overgiving, no overdoing, problem solving for everybody, So Kimberly, that's the thing. You're nervous about opening up again. But what choice do we have? We can have walls or we can have boundaries. I say boundaries. Walls are going to keep people stuck, So the potential or challenge here is the 3 of Cups. We need more joy in our life, more fun. I feel like everything is so serious lately. Like everybody's so worried and serious and everybody's in the who, what, when, where, why, and how mode, of trying to figure things out. When in reality, the more you try to control something, the more it's going to go the other direction. Hi, Garns. So there's a lot of, like I said, emotion running high. People are, I would say, really fighting this shift. That's why, again, they're reverting back to old ways, wanting to go back to a specific routine that they used to have, or a way of doing things, or a comfort zone that may not be so comfortable. And again, I would ask you, short-term gain, long-term pain, short-term pain, long-term gain, You opened up and this man knows you like communication, text, at least every, so Raven, the question is, he knows that you like it or that you need that? And does he do it? Then you have an answer. And that's the problem. That's the hard part. When people give you an answer, when people say, I'm sorry, I can't give, or I'm sorry that I can't do this, this is where we have to walk away. You know? So, hi, Jiggy. How are you? I hope so, Heather. I'm sending you lots of positive vibes. Why so serious? Exactly. Exactly. Silence is also an answer. You know, look, I've had my fair share of dating. We laugh about me having a spreadsheet, okay, of people that I've met over the years. And I can tell you that I met a lot of emotionally unavailable people, a lot of avoidant people, okay? I got better the more I made boundaries and put myself first and said no and accepted when someone said, I can't give, or nothing good can come of this, or I can't be in a relationship, or I'm sorry, I'm not interested. That happens to everyone. There's not one human being that's never experienced a bit of rejection, right? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shin. That's hard. That's really hard. So the Three of Cups is needing more joy, and the Chariot is saying to move forward, to move on. Some refused to give because they were asked. In what sense, George? It is a scary and unpredictable world now, but the problem is that we cannot buy into that chaos. The more you buy into that chaos, the more your life becomes chaotic. You can't let it control you. You can only control your environment or what you do every day. I don't know the context, Jill, of what you're asking. I don't know the context of that. I'm so sorry you lost your husband of 25 years. I'm so sorry now. That definitely is a hard thing to go through. I talk to people all the time in regards to grieving and how to push forward. I mean, my father passed away in 2022, and it's still a topic in my household. You know, how do you move past? You don't want to forget. Of course you don't forget, but it's hard. And Miss just said, no, I'm a widow too. Like, look, here's on YouTube saying to Instagram that, you know, you identify with the same things. Oh, I have no idea, Jill. I don't know. It's probably through TikTok. Hi, Erin. Yeah, I don't know. I don't participate in any challenges through TikTok. Like, I don't do any live challenges or battles or any of that stuff. So it's probably something along those lines, but I don't know what a vaulted challenge is because I don't do any of those challenges or battles. I don't know. Hi, Ved. How are you? All right, let's take a look at what we should focus on today. Let's see. What's in the air today? Peace. How many of you just want peace? You know? This is about moving on to calmer waters. Oh, thanks, River. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Exactly, Maya. I agree with you. I agree with you. Isn't that what we want? The thing is, though, is that you've heard me say this many, many, many times, and that is it's one thing to ask for happiness, another thing to allow it. It's one thing to ask for peace, another thing to allow it. Most people don't know how to let happiness or peace in because of the old programming and the traumas. It takes time. You know, I heard a quote, and I think it was Danny Morell. I don't know, though. I wish I knew the creator, where the video talked about the fact that you can do a lot of therapy. And it was Danny Morell. You can do a lot of therapy, and therapy can help with your thinking. But what the biggest healing is the heart, because the heart has a memory. And I'm not talking about romance here. I'm talking about trauma, as in the programming of a story that came from childhood, to be your own protector, to never let anybody hurt you the way you were hurt when you were a child. And that stems from our parents and our upbringing. So therapy, yes, can help people with their headspace, but we often ignore what's really in the emotions. That's why people, and I say this with love, because this is me too, we're all included in this. We can read all the self-help books. You can watch all the videos. The question is, are you going through the motions of healing your heart? You need people to trigger you. You need to be willing to be vulnerable and put yourself out there and trust. And that's hard for people, but that's the biggest lesson people will learn. You know? You believe the nervous system and the heart are affected by trauma. There's a nervous, of course, absolutely. So much of it is already emotional pain body. Definitely, Anne-Marie. We're all on some kind of healing journey. And if we're lucky, we find our people. And we will. And we will, Anne-Marie. I have that belief. I really do. And that's just not me saying it. I really believe that because it takes effort and it takes time and it takes openness. The sad part is that many people think they're open, but aren't. And I know that that's a hard statement to make. But being open and working through it is the only way to get past it. Otherwise, living in an old story is going to just keep perpetuating it. Exactly, Shin. Shin, you just said it as I said it. The healing happens when we really go through it. Yeah. Laura just said it's so true. Just the last few months, a veil on a piece of your childhood opened up and it was just shocking. Denial was a coping mechanism in that area. I don't think I was ready until this year. That's exactly the point. We're not always ready. When we're ready, we'll be forced to be ready because the universe is going to force it on you. It's like something you can't run from. Eventually it will happen. So today is your birthday. Happy birthday, Laura. You feel free. I'm glad you feel free. You believe we should live more in communities. Other people help people. They can, Garns. They can. That's the thing. That's trying to control it, Tamara. But if that works for you and that person wants to be with you, they will. Tamara says, happy birthday, Laura. Bye, Jill. Have a wonderful day. It's only we go through it. That's when we break through the plateau. Yes. Oh, thanks, Maya. I really appreciate it. You just want peace in your life, Kimberly. Don't we all? Don't we all? It's taken me, it's taken me almost 10 years of working through to have peace in my life. I have more peace in my life than I've ever had. Ask for what you want or better. I have the better. I enjoy my life. I don't stress about the things that I used to. My boundaries are different. Hi, Dora. How are you? I know you're tired of not finding the right person. So Kimberly, if you want help with that, I can help you with that. But it takes time and it takes effort and going through the root of the issues and knowing what to look for and how to see what triggers we have within us. Hi, Minaj. How are you? You're welcome, Laura. You're welcome. Okay, so there you go. Look at the card. You can't even make this up. The snowflake card. It's about being a perfectionist and trying to control things. If you're trying to control things, you're never going to have your peace. It's whenever we're figuring out the who, what, when, where, why, and how, and having expectations is when we get the resistance, you know? Hi, Wanda. I'm glad that you're here. You appreciate what I'm saying? Thank you. It's a tough conversation. Not everybody's ready for that conversation. Everybody in their due time is what I always say. And if you take something from this today, even a small thing, then that's wonderful. And if not, that's okay too. I agree, Maya. We always have a choice. We always have a choice. How can I help you, Kimberly? Well, I don't know how to explain to you what I do. People sometimes will say to me, like, what do you do? And I know that there are people here that have worked with me, even in YouTube where you are right now. We talk through childhood, we talk through relationships, we look at the current situation and what you're experiencing, what blocks are coming through, and we address them in the moment. I can never say what we're going to talk about the day that we meet. I never know until we start talking, until we start pulling those cards, you know? I know, Mike, such deep talks for a Monday afternoon. I wasn't expecting this. And like I allocated like a short period of time for today because I have later sessions. So Kimberly, 75 is for the hour US. And the link is in my description box or in my bio. There are people that I speak to weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, and I can tell you that when there's consistency and effort, there's a lot of change that happens. you know? Hi, Suzette. It's a heavy energy. Oh, Suzette's just arriving. Yeah, it's a heavy energy. Yeah, it's always deep talks, Jose, for sure, for sure. So let's see. Sometimes you don't even know what I'm going to talk about with me. I know there's always things to say. I don't even know how to explain it. We could talk for hours. How many of you have I been in a session where we've talked, if I have the time, yes, but we could talk about everything. You know, no such thing as a quickie. No, I get it. Hi, Sue. You just heard from a person you've not heard from in over 25 years. Oh, good. How did it go? You're feeling the deep energy, Suzette? It's a deep cleansing moment, Pauline. It is. Now, the recent past, not with Kelly. No, I know. No such thing as a quickie. A quickie can be good too, though. It can be good too, you know? So, Caroline, that's the issue. If people are trying to help you move on and you still think about her, let's be real. The heart wants what it wants. The heart wants what it wants. Until someone's ready to actually let go, things will not move forward. That's really what it comes down to. Right? So you're saying it exactly how it is, and that's honest, and I appreciate that. You want what you want. But then at the same time, that's the energy that's going to keep you in the energy that you're in. You know? So the quickie leads to the long session. Exactly. The recent past is the Emperor, and the Emperor is about making some power moves, right? This is where we decide we don't want to go left and right anymore. You know, we want to make a move that's going to benefit us, not other people. Yet the Devil card. See, there you go. This proves my point. How many of you were feeling in the last days or last week that you wanted to make a move, but you were held back? You felt held back by the signs or the synchronicities or the chains, whatever it was. Hi, Teeny. This is basically saying that you want to make a move, but you're feeling stuck, you know? Yeah, Carolyn, I understand. So let's see, the strength position is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is about throwing caution to the wind and enjoying life. And I said this earlier, we need more fun, we need more joy, more lighthearted energy, you know? So let's see, there's the Strength card. You know, strength and courage to push through it, and also the confidence. The Queen of Wands or the Queen of Fire is all about strutting your stuff and having a good time, believing in yourself, not caring what other people say. Do what you want, live your life. If you're happy, look, let me put it to you this way. If you're happy in what you're doing, and if it's working for you, then by all means do it. If you're not happy and you want to make moves, then you have an answer to do something different, because nothing changes if nothing changes. But if you like what you're doing and you're happy, then do it. That's all that matters. You want to talk, but she's... I'm not sure I know what you mean by that. You just did make a move and took accountability for your actions and the reasons I was triggered and felt better. Good, Sarah. I'm glad to hear that. You know? So let's see. Near future. The Devil card again. Being held back. You feel that your energy is being drowned. Yeah, because it's fear. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a bit of a tough line, Caroline. Like, that's a tough line to cross. When someone's like your mentor and there's a professional relationship there. Because that's a line, right? That's a boundary. So, you're welcome, Sue. I'm glad. So this is basically telling you to be careful of the restrictions holding you back, right? We talked about that already, about your recent past. And let's see what else we need to know. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly, expecting a different result. Yes, absolutely. Einstein. Yeah, boundaries, Caroline. That's a hard one when it's like that. You know, like if it's your boss or, you know, there's a professional line. If there's a professional line, then there's a professional line, right? The hummingbird is all about being in the present moment. So this basically is saying that we can't let the restrictions hold us back. It also says lift out of negativity, right? We don't want negativity in our life. Like I said, I think the last week in particular was very tough for people. And it's obviously today's energy, it's continuing to be tough. Now, I have to say, I took a salt bath last night for like the first time in like a month and a half, because remember I was sleeping with Jimmy on the couch. And last night was like, I said to myself, you know what, I gotta really decompress. And I did, and I'm so thankful that I did. You know, on a personal level, I feel really good. I feel really good. I protect my energy very well in the sense that I don't let other things really get to me. But you've got to make sure that you're doing what you need to do to protect you, and that is boundaries. You know, sometimes you can't go above and beyond. Sometimes you've got to say no. Sometimes you've got to end the cycle of whatever it is that's getting in your way. Why do people come in and look around and walk back out? Because you allow them, Pauline. And I say that with love. It's not just you. It's not directed to you. We do. I was the queen of this. I kept giving chances and chances and chances. It's because we allow them to. You know? Well, birds chirping is nice, Shin. That's like new beginning. It feels like spring when I hear that, you know? You stayed in bed all day, Giselle. I'm sorry to hear that. You're seeing white butterflies and feathers that grow up. Beautiful transformation, past loved ones, you know? Let's see, what is the suggested approach? What do we need to know? Well, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, feeling good in your own skin. This is about putting yourself first. What more can I say about this? This is where you feel good. You're doing the things you need to do. Look how dapper he looks in his outfit. Look at the peacock behind him, you know? Hi, Siddhartha, how are you? Why do you see their name all over the place? Because it's testing you. It's testing you. That's all it is. It's asking, are you in the old, are you in the new? What do you do when you get signs and synchronicities? How do you handle it? Do you say, this is it, this is the person, this is the one? Or do you smile and say, thank you, and keep going? That's the key. Why do people around you have negative energy? Well, and if you don't want that, Javid, then you've got to like cut yourself off. That's, again, boundaries. You're welcome, miss. Becca just said, impulsive thought, flick his hat off. Oh, Becca. Oh, Becca, you don't want to know where my mind went. Oh, you make me laugh. Yeah, white peacock feathers. Yeah. Good, Iker. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. All right. Well, there's the man. There's the man. The man energy is about moving forward, right? So look, we got double. Hi, Katie Louise. How are you? We've got double man energy here. He's got no hat on. He's got no hat on, Becca. I'm sure you do, Jose. You didn't think of it until I said that was a moment for you, Becca. You didn't think about, just like me, I never think about these things sometimes before I say them. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my goodness, that was one of your moments. This is the best you felt in a long time, Mike. I'm glad to hear that. A new road in life. I'm very happy to hear that. Hi, Karen. How are you? Bonjour, Mathieu. Ça va bien aujourd'hui? Yes, too many men. Too many men. It's raining men. Hallelujah, or maybe not, depending on the person. But masculine energy is about moving forward. Is about moving forward. Me too, Jose. Don't worry. Don't worry. Me too. Hello, me. How are you? Boundaries are hard, Teeny. They're so hard. They're the hardest thing. Oh my gosh. I keep saying it's hard. Now we're really on a trend. Now we're really lightening the energy here. Boundaries are the most difficult thing, you know? What do we need to know? The magician, communication. Why do songs play again and again from the past? Carolyn, they're testing you. It's the same thing as seeing names and numbers. You know, let me ask you this. Has anyone ever manifested a specific person from seeing angel numbers, their birthday, their phone number? If you're attributing these signs to a specific person, then you're trying to make it fit. And I've been guilty of that too. It's testing you, Carolyn. It's just testing you. So Jen just said, boundaries are hard, but we have to choose ourselves because we can only depend on ourselves. Exactly. If you're not making boundaries for yourself, who's going to do them? Somebody else going to do them for you? Nope. Oh, thanks, Maya. I appreciate it. Yeah, it does. It does, Kat. I agree with you. You're also at work? Oh, thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. The Magician is all about manifestation and communication. So what do you need to know right now? You have the ability to communicate what you want. Oh, you guys are funny. There's the diamond ring, proposal, engagement, and going to the next level. You know? What are the intentions? What are your intentions right now? You know? All right, let's see what is the hope and or fear. Yeah, it's time to make moves, Tracy. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, let's see. Let's see. Hope and or fear is the Knight of Wands. There's your Pip, everybody. my first instinct went to Pip because I know you all. I know you all. Passion in the pants. There's the Pip. Oh, Mathieu, merci. Thank you so much. You're kind. I do what I do to help people get through all the things that I went through. I want people to have them quicker, you know? Not that I want to speed things up, but they're lessons and hopefully they can help people. And if they can, great. If it's not the time yet or not ready for it yet, that's okay too. It'll become clear at a certain point. Oh, Karen, that's nice of you. It's hard for you to believe tarot, but tarot reads energy, Karen. It doesn't tell you your future. It's not here to tell you what's going to happen in 2068, as I always say. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner in 2068. Nobody does. Oh, thank you so much. That's kind of you. I really appreciate it. But this is motivation. You want your motivation to stay hot. You want it to stay, you know, creative and passionate. I'm trying, Shin. I'm trying. Shin just said, thank you for not prolonging our suffering. But this is the thing, Shin. There are a lot of people who lie. Let's be real. There are a lot of people who lie on social media. And I stay in my own lane. I stay in my own lane. I don't comment on those channels. But you know that there are people, if you're looking for a specific answer, you can go to a lot of people who will tell you a lot of stuff that isn't true. Definitely, Maya, definitely. Guess what's Friday's dinner, Jose? What is it? What is it? Turkish food? Hi, Remigio. How are you? Let's see what else. What else do we need to know? Oh, that's nice of you. And you're that way with people. Mm-hmm. I can tell you're a very kind person, Mathieu. Very nice person. Nice, Jose. I got you. I told you, I got you on that food. Now you love it. It's like me too. I don't know where it was my whole life. And now that I eat it, I just want to eat it all the time. Oh, thank you, Andre. That's very kind of you. I'm well, thank you. You've been craving it? I crave it all the time, Jose. You have no idea. You love Turkish food, you too, Giselle? Yeah, you guys know how much I love that and Persian food. I do. Pizza sounds good to me too. I have you addicted. It's one of those foods. Jose, have you tried Persian food? Like, have you had kubide? Like, it's similar. It's similar with tadik, like with the rice. You have that, and trust me, you'll be like, what was I missing my whole life? You're having pulled pork sandwiches? Sounds wonderful, Mike. Sounds wonderful. You wish they would deliver. I know. No, Jose, trust me, try that and you'll be like, it'll go hand in hand. You'll switch between the two all the time. Yeah, Trish just said the same thing. Turkish and Persian food is amazing. You love Persian food, Anne-Marie? Yeah, me too. Me too. I was like, oh my gosh. I swear my soul is from the other side of the world. I have a 9th house stellium. There's no question as to why I'm interested in foreign travel and people. It's something that like is in my heart. It's in my soul. Yeah, food is on your mind 24/7, Ikra. Mm-hmm. I will tell you, Jose, the next time I see you, I will tell you which ones to order. 333 is about teaching and learning, Karin. It's also Ascended Masters. And Marie, what's your favorite Persian dish? Like, is it kubide? Is it gorma sabzi? I mean, there's a lot of eggplant. See, a lot of like eggplant dip that I like as well, because I love eggplants. Yeah, now look for a Persian place, yes. Kubide is the best thing to start with because it's very similar to an Adana kebab. Your soul lives in the UK. Everybody's got a place where they kind of identify with. Ancient world, Kelly, remembering the past life. For sure. I always say that my joke is that it was, oh, that was you behind the pyramids. I don't know, there's something about my soul that's from another side of the world, you know? I felt that my whole life. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good, Anne-Marie. Hi, Melissa. That's okay. No worries. No worries. You like eggplant? Now you know why I love eggplant so much. It's not just the flavor. Sorry, you make me laugh. Oh my gosh. Well, for me, Raven, the reason I know this in me is because I have a 9th house stellium. 9th house stellium is the house of Sagittarius, which is foreign travel. That's usually when you have a foreign spouse. It is philosophy and learning. So anything 9th house is like foreign travel, learning, philosophy, you know? So yes, Anne-Marie, they do. They do. Yeah, they do. Amazing. The ladies are getting riled up over here. Eggplants for me. Eggplants for you, for you, for you. I feel like Oprah. For you. Not everybody likes eggplant, Shin. What sign is the 9th house is Sagittarius. So people with everybody has every zodiac sign like in their chart, like because the houses are represented by zodiac signs, okay? First house is Aries, second house is Taurus, etc., all the way to Pisces, right? But then wherever your rising sign is, that's your first house. So there's like then another layer where you're looking at where your planets are. So I have a 9th house stellium, which means that I have 3 planets in the 9th house, which is Sagittarius, and I have a Sagittarius rising. Not that the rising counts towards the stellium, but it's all about foreign this and that, right? So you'd have to look at your chart and also see like where your Venus sign, your Mars sign, all these things, they all play a role, right? So let's see. Knight of Wands, the Milky Way. This is about social media. There could be some hot and cold on social media with somebody, so just obviously be careful of that. No spying or observing. You have so many placements in Sag. Yeah, so that means, again, philosophy, higher learning, and foreign, right? So let's see. Probable outcome. I don't know if you can hear the noise outside, but you can hear the icicles are falling. And that could also be an Amazon delivery at my door too. I don't know. So or somebody's outside. Anyways, so Capricorn and Sag. But you're a Taurus though too, Icarus. So like you have strong earth mixed with the Sag. The plumber's knocking. No, there's no plumber knocking at my door. Oh, the plumber. He's so nice. Hi, Wagner. He's so nice. And whenever he comes into my live on Instagram, it's so sweet. He's such a nice person. But like I said, I had to warn him. No, he's not bringing any eggplant. No, he's not. No, I don't have a garden. No, Marie, I don't. Hi, Kath. How are you? You know what's funny? I just thought of you recently because I was thinking about people that I haven't seen in a while. You didn't get his resume. No, he's not. He's a very nice person, but there was not a romantic relationship there. There was not no, there's no pilot. I don't even know the pilot. You guys know more about the pilot than I do, and there's no romantic connection there whatsoever. You know, the icicles got pretty big, Tamara. They got pretty big. He is a neighbor, but I don't know him, Mike. That's the whole point. Uh, I have a small backyard, but not of anything that I do anything with. You're having cataract surgery tomorrow. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you haven't been seeing well. I'm sending you lots of positive vibes. Probable outcome, everybody. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Interesting. The mask, the mask, the mask. Let's just take some other, let me go double on that one for a moment. So it's so interesting, Kat. All of your planets are in the 1st through 4th. Mine are all in this other half. 9th, 10th, 11th. I have like one in the 1st house maybe, but everything's on the other side. And it does mean things. That's interesting. I know, Jennifer. Yeah, 7 of Swords. A little ouchy. No, I don't have a doctor as a neighbor. I have a pilot neighbor. No, the plumber's not my neighbor. No. There's an electrician who's my neighbor, but there's no, don't make any stories about my, I'm just giving you professions. No, please, no. The glitter covered massage gun over to the neighbor. No, I'm not going to reintroduce myself either. No. That will, no. Nice person, but no. Yeah, that was a learning lesson for sure. Let's see, with that 7 of Swords, clarity. Somebody's going to get the rod of fire. They're going to get the clarity here. I don't know. No neighbors for me, Ikra. I'm not available. No, not available. His mom will chase me. It's okay. I'm not available. I'm not looking. I'm not interested. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. You're a Taurus rising. You have a lot of fires in your house chart. 2nd is earth, then water, only then air. You'd love a rod of fire? Perfect. Oh, man. All right. Let's see what else we need to know. There you go, the firefly. Did we say fire? I think we said fire. You know? This is illumination, self-discovery, soul spark, creative spark. Something will come to light. Something will come to light. There's the sun. Wow, we're really getting these light cards, you know? And look, 111. Actually, the aces, oh my gosh. The ace is a 1 card as well. All these make 1111, right? Do you think neighbors should play an important part in our life? I think it's nice to have good neighbors, for sure. I have really good neighbors. I have really good neighbors in the sense that I don't know my neighbor. When I say that on this side, he's right here. I don't know him actually, but my neighbor on the other side, she's lovely, and we're always looking out for each other. You know, she's the kind of person you could really trust if you need something. So yeah, good neighbors I think are very important, right? No neighbors? How about a Southern gentleman? Well, Mike, a Southern gentleman's always nice. You know? Well, we should always look out for ourselves, but good neighbors are nice too. Nice friends are good, you know? You know, I had to tell you guys actually a funny story. I know you'll laugh. Remember the story like over a year ago at least, when my computer, you know, the fan on my computer used to run, and remember the time I sent a voice note and somebody told me that it sounded like a device, if you know what I mean. So today when I was gonna use, I usually use that computer to help set up my lighting because I can prop the lighting on my laptop. I couldn't turn on my laptop today. That's why like my lighting is a little different today because I charged up my MacBook and now my MacBook sounds like it sounds like the frother. And so it sounds terrible. I can't even risk using it because, you know, have any of you had this fan issue with a MacBook? It's a known problem, like a known problem, where it sounds loud, obnoxious, and I can't get it to stop. So now that I've charged it up and used it for something, I can't actually use it in my setup here because otherwise it'll just it'll start to vibrate out of nowhere, just like the frother. So, well, I have iPads. I actually have 2 iPads. This is the thing about when you work on social media. I have 2 iPads. I've got 3 phones sitting in front of me. you know. Yeah, it sounds like a coffee frother. It sure does. It sure does. Oh, your neighbor is somebody you used to work for? Yeah, that can be awkward. You have your brother's surgery, Trish. I send lots of love. So yeah, now if you ever hear any random noises in the background here, it's my laptop. Yeah, Jen, I know. Only me would have these stories of like the frother that wouldn't turn off. You know, I got a million stories like this. I guess I do. Apparently I do, Dana. I just make appliances want to vibrate. I don't know what it is about my energy. And by the way, I still have this lately where I go to touch like light switches and I constantly get zapped. And it's not just because it's the winter. I'm just electric, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Have I checked to see if it's overclocked? He could adjust the settings. I've tried, Kat. I've tried. I do, Jen. That's true. Spirits around me. I know. You have a TV that turns itself off and on? Interesting. Thick berries are never a disappointment. Oh, thanks, Ikra. I'm glad I could get on live today. Like I said, I got to go because I've got a session in a few minutes. So I've got to basically have a quick bite to eat, and then I've got a busy. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Maybe. I think so too, Jen. Could be, Maria. Could be. Good night, Anne Marie. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Yep, deep talks. All right, everybody. I gotta go. You can't wear a watch? Yeah. Interesting. Me too. You have a TV that comes on in the middle of the night? When my dad was sick many, many years ago, my gas fireplace started turning on its own. And like, that's not an easy one to turn on. It's not like you just like flip a switch. It's like one where you gotta like, I was gonna say pump the button, but that sounds really bad. But you know when you ignite the, but anyways. Thank you. I wish you guys a wonderful rest of your day. I gotta go, so I'm gonna say goodbye to IG first. Lots of love and respect to you too. What's for dinner? I'm gonna have a snack right now and then have something later. But I'm not sure yet. Probably something with meat because of my diet. But thank you, IG. We'll talk soon. I know, pump the button. What a way to leave. I'm gonna pump the button now. Okay, bye. Okay, take care, IG. We'll talk soon. Thank you. Bye, guys. Okay, YouTube, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. On that note, no eggplant. No, it's high in carbs. Can't do it. Two, Jose. Always two or more. You're welcome, CL. Hi, Anna. I hate to say hi and bye, but I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Thank you. The more the better. You got it. Okay, take care, YouTube. Bye.